What's happening, guys? Martin Martinez back again. Very quick one for you. So it's been a hot minute, been a minute or two. Not really been putting on videos, obviously, but at the same time, I think this kind of YouTube thing's kind of passed on for me in the sense of there's a time and space that I began this channel on, and then subsequently, when I took a break, the algorithm moved on, things have moved on. So, things have changed, life changes, different things happen to us and everything else like that. But we're still going. Obviously, just not posting videos. However, this is something that's came up to me, and this is something that I found so important. Now, I'm not, as I say, pushing fragrances. I don't necessarily sit down and just think about what fragrance we're going to get next and everything else like that. I think the thing is, sometimes when we are looking to buy a fragrance, the problem is that we're looking for something which, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but we're looking for something that maybe reflects ourselves, and we're trying to project that. Is that for ourselves? Is that for other people? This is a question that you'll need to ask yourself as well. What you're trying to achieve when you're buying a fragrance. But something I've been noticing more so now than before, maybe when I was younger it's a bit different, but now I'm in my mid-30s. I'm at a point now where it's like your internal chemistry is more important than external chemistry, in the sense of, obviously you have a fragrance, it's an external point, it's an external smell. However, internally, if you're going to the gym, you're focusing on your diet. When I say diet, I don't necessarily mean reducing calories, but you're focusing on maintaining a particular regimen when it comes to whether you're doing any type of intermittent fasting, whether you're making sure you don't have processed foods, when you're making sure that you're trying to have alkaline foods. Things like that are quite important, especially when you get a bit older. You have to focus on in a sense of making sure your health is number one. Once you're at a point where you can understand a bit of a rhythm and you've got a bit of a pattern, the rest starts to come a little bit more easier. I've noticed personally, I've been doing intermittent fasting now for probably about a month, and I've already started to lose quite a lot of weight. I know the body does adapt and everything else like that, but one of the key things I'm noticing as well is that I've not been having as much processed food. Subsequently, then my clothes are starting to actually feel slightly more, how could I say, more fitted. I've been getting compliments just on just the way I'm dressing. I'm not buying anything particularly. I could get into detail about what sort of clothes I'm into, and it's definitely not just Zara, but at the same time, there is a type of theme to the type of clothes I'm buying at this moment in time. However, once you're feeling right, once you feel a lot better, sometimes I'd wake up and I have food and have late night meals and stuff like that, or I'd have a lot of, going out with friends and have stuff that really late, and then I'm waking up feeling so tired and sort of lethargic, and now I'm having this window of 16 hours where I don't actually eat anything, and I'm feeling a lot better, I'm feeling a lot more energy, and I've noticed it as well, and it's shining through the way people respond to me, the way people are interacting with me. For some of you guys out there, if you're looking at buying fragrances to try and get girls or everything else like that, I'm telling you, the body game is more important. You don't necessarily have to have the most expensive fragrance. And people who have the most expensive fragrance, they may not necessarily, as I say, actually be in shape. Are they going to the gym? Are they doing any type of yoga? Are they even going to the sauna? Even going to the sauna makes such a difference, just at least once a week. And again, this isn't any type of sort of medical advice, but just for your own health and well-being, is more internal rather than external. So the whole fragrance game is fantastic, but it comes down, it's no different from clothes, you could say, to some extent. Because at the end of the day, when I started looking at this channel and I used to look at fragrances, I had a passion for it. But at the same time, when I look at it now, ultimately people are buying fragrances really just to impress other people. A lot of people say they're buying it for themselves. And to some extent, yes, you want to smell good and everything else like that. But you've got to bear in mind as well, when you buy a fragrance that you enjoy, but then you're looking right, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much cleaner. Are you happy with your body naked is ultimately the question. And if you're not, then definitely you need to start thinking about what you're going to do to try and change that, because nothing's going to change. And as you start getting older, you will notice this as well a lot more. I'm noticing it so much more now. My own personal health is more important than any of these external things. So ultimately, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Stay on the body game. That's the most important thing. And ultimately, yeah, leave your comments down below. See you in the next video. Peace.